Hey, it's MK, and I am back for day 23 of Christy's 30-day sketch challenge. I am on a roll. Thought I'd step away from space really quick and go under C. Haha, sorry, that was funny. Here is the sketch for today. Now, I've noticed that there's words all the way around the sketch, and then there's lots of little squares. Looks like it could be stitching going in a cross section or stamping, it doesn't matter. Title, and then I thought this little piece right here was like a washi strip. Okay, so pretty plain, pretty simple, or it can be. Or it can be pretty, like, not so simple. So, what do I have? What did I pick out? I picked out these wood pieces from the Not Just for Boys Kit Club. And some of them are painted light blue, some of them are painted dark blue. I also picked out this really awesome stencil that has little fishies on them. Okay. I haven't picked out my mixed media yet. I actually think I might try the Nouveau Drop Dealio again. I picked out several pictures. Now, I have lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of pictures. So I'm going to try to stretch this across a 2-page layout. All right. Whew, wish me luck because I only pulled out one piece of paper. I also have the sticker sheet from the Fishtails by Photoplay. I thought that this would be really cute to grab some of these shark embellishments and under the sea, and we're at an aquarium. S is for shark, blah, blah, blah. You get the idea, okay? Then I picked out this really super cute shark paper because I thought that these little sharks would look great inside my punches. Please excuse the dust. But I thought that when I put this in, see how that little shark fits inside that little punch? Just perfect. And then of course I have it bigger as well if I wanted like 2 little sharks. See? Super cute, right? I thought that that would be kind of cool. I also have my die sets of squares if I want to go a little bit smaller. But this is the paper that I'm going to be squaring off. I'm sorry. I am full of corny little puns today. This is the one that I was going to use for squares and have it spread out through my entire little layout. I wish they were going in different directions, but I've got one that goes this way and all the rest are going this way. But that's okay. Beggars can't be choosers. And then I will have to go and get another piece of white cardstock. I don't know why. Did I miss it? I did. I did grab 2. I just didn't pull off all my papers. See, I thought I was. And then this was the washi tape that, oh, don't mind the lint. Oh my gird. This is the washi tape that I pulled out. Now I know that my paper is very, very blue, but the sticker sheet has this color on it, and these two actually came in the same little stacky roll thing. So I thought that this would kind of go, but it all depends on, you know, I don't know. It all depends. I don't know. But I do know that I'm going to cut this into several squares. I'm going to have lots and lots of photos. Now I will cut some of these photos down. They're very grainy. The camera that I had, I know I've said this in almost every video, the camera that I had just did not adapt to like the cameras that we have these nowadays. I wish that I could fix these, but it is what it is. So I'm going to have all sorts of pictures that, you know, going across my 2-page layout instead of just the one photo, okay? And yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I also have my little fishies. My fishies are going to represent the lines going up and across, okay? And then of course this was just an added embellishment that I brought in because clearly I don't have any embellishments but flat stickers and wood veneer. So that's it, you guys, and washi. So that's it. This might make an appearance because, again, this is just amazing stuff, you guys. It is super cool stuff. If I have to buy another roll, I might have to. Yep. Because I just think that I think it's going to work really well with the idea that I have in my brain. So I might go pick out a Nuvo. I might pick out a paste. I'm not really sure what product I'm going to put through my stencil yet, but I do know where I want to start, which is with these little squares. All right, let's get going. All right, so the first thing that I am going to do is take the few punches that I had and go ahead and punch out my little squares that I want. Now I did pull out my die squares that I had, but I didn't like how they were all stitched on the edges, so I just stuck with my punches. And then I went into my blue bulky bin and I pulled out these metal pieces. Now I found some brads and I found some just random square pieces. And then I also colored some like wavy border things that are so old I don't even know what they're called, but they were made to be colored. All right, so, and I picked out some mixed media as well for my fish. I picked out some expanding mousse that I haven't opened yet, and then I picked out this like almost clear Nuvo drop thing, and I poured out just a little bit, thinking I'm going to test it, because if I don't like it, then I can always use the expanding mousse on top of it while it's still wet, right? And by the time I'm done actually doing all of this and then peeling it up, I do like it. I wanted it to be subtle. I didn't want it to stick out like a sore thumb. So I just went ahead and stuck with the Nuvo. All right, and here it is all dry. I think it turned out good. Like I said, just a subtle effect is what I was looking for. Now on the left page, I actually did an up and down and left and right type thing. And on the right page, I only did 2 up and downs. So I didn't want it to look like they were all the way across, because I didn't think that they would be seen based on where my photos actually lay on the right side. Now I'm going to take these little strips and include them in with the little fishies, because I thought that was going to be like a little nice touch. But first I thought I would secure my photos down. I'm just putting a small little strip down, and I figured, you know what, I will glue them down at a later date. Probably way later, because now I forgot that I did this. So yeah, I'm just gluing them down so that way when I start to add my squares, I don't have to worry about my photos shifting on me and stuff like that. So I already knew that that's exactly where I wanted my photos to go. So now I'm going to put these little border strips down, and of course they don't look straight, so I have to pull out my ruler for every single one of them. It is just something that I have to do. If my photos are straight and then the rest of the layout is not, it kind of throws me off, and I just want to tear it apart and do the whole layout, not photo, oh my god, the whole layout all over again. So, but I do enjoy how this turned out. It was something that I just had in my little brain, and I decided that it's going to look okay. You know, why not? Where else am I going to use these little strips that I have had forever? I'm talking like 2013 forever. So yeah, I don't know. Like I've noticed that I have a lot of 2011, 2010, 2013, things like that in my stash. And I'm not sure, like what dates did you notice that you had a lot of supplies left over from? I know that we have a lot of old supplies, but like what is the date that kind of sticks out the most in your supplies? I'm just curious. It's the things we want to know. So I'm beside myself. I decide that I'm going to have a little bit of these strips on the right-hand page as well. I didn't want them to be all over the place. I wanted them to be just a teeny tiny little accent. So I sprayed these little squares. They actually are like an embossed resist square. I've got some polka dots, some houndstooth, and some stripes. I sprayed them, and then I didn't realize that I was supposed to wipe the spray off
from the resist part. And so I've had them off on that area or up in the area drying for the longest time, and they just would not dry. And I thought, oh my God, what is going on? And so it's not until I actually start gluing things down that I realize that they're never going to dry. So I glue the first piece down. And then when I glue the second piece down that I realized I needed to go and rub off all that extra ink. And so this is what the end result looks like after I'm done rubbing them off, which I kind of sort of like better. It's pretty cool. So remember all that stuff, all the goodies that I showed you at the very beginning of the layout. I showed you some washi tape. I showed you some wood veneer. I showed you guys, that ribbon. Oh my God. Yeah. Well, I put it off to the side and spoof, it's all gone. I never go back to it. I didn't even realize that I forgot until the layout is complete. I am happy with the way that it looks. And guess what? None of that stuff makes it on my layout. Shocker, huh? Well, that's how I go. I just went looking for all of those little blue metal squares, and I got so excited that I forgot everything else, and I didn't want to make it look like I forced myself to put those other items on my layout. So I am just rearranging my squares. Now, because I pre-arrange them on my layout, I'm not going to make you guys watch me re-glue everything back to my layout. I just think that this is pretty much the way that they're going to stay. And so I cut out the gluing part because it's redundant, you know? It's kind of like, oh, you already watched me do it once. Why would you want to watch me do it twice? Plus, this video was getting super, super long. I'm just saying. Just trying to make room for all of them. I don't want to over square it. Now, I know that I stopped looking at the sketch after the very first squares were down. Not going to lie on that one. But I think that the idea, the design came from the sketch. You know, it's squares scattered all over the page. I didn't start from behind the one photo and then go out like the sketch kind of did. I just did random bits, like everything was floating across my page. I actually kind of like it. You guys, this is definitely stepping out of my comfort zone. I normally don't do layouts like this, but I do have to say that most of these sketches have been designs or led towards designs that are out of my comfort zone. So these little metal bits were actually called anchors. They're super old, you guys. Again, I'm going back to like 2011. And basically what it is it's supposed to go on the edge of your page, and then a brad is supposed to go through it and stick on, so it kind of is like a tab on the edge of your page. Well, I busted them in half so I had more squares to work with, and then I just glued them randomly on my page. Yep, that's what I did because I'm going to use my stuff. That's what it's all about. And then I'm going to take my X-Acto knife. I'm trying my hardest to just go through the chipboard and not go through my desk. I probably should have actually done, like a mat underneath it, but I'm lazy. No other excuse, I'm lazy. And I'm going to put my title on this wax piece of paper. Again, I'm too lazy to go get another one. So I already had like a photo cardstock photo mat thingy already glued to the back of this one, and I was too lazy to go get another one or a different one or a new one. So here it is. And I just put my title down. It's going to be Shark Attack, and then I am going to, because you watched me put it down once, I'm not going to make you watch me do it again. And then I'm going to go to the sticker sheet and pick out a few things. I really wanted to use that S is for shark, but I forgot about it. Story of my life. And I didn't save any room for it. But I did end up actually using all of the other shark stickers that were on the sheets. So I'm super excited. I like that one that says "Kiss Me" up there. That's hilarious. And then I am actually going to pop up this shark sticker. I just basically patted it on the jeans that I was wearing that day to make it a little less sticky. And then now I'm just popping it up. I mean, nothing's fancy. I could have reached over and grabbed my baby powder, but my pants are right there. It's so much easier. You guys, I should change my name to Lazy Scrapbooker. I think it's already taken though. I really do. Then I decided that I wanted to add some more to the title because, Shark Attack's not long enough. I really enjoy my really long titles. And so I'm going to make it Shark Attack at the Aquarium. And this really cool tile letters from Pebbles had the coolest little at sign that I have ever seen. It's actually like a capital A, and then they put a circle around it. So I don't know. I don't know if I show you guys a good enough close up of it or not, but I thought it was awesome. So I'm going to split my brads up. So I have some on one side and some on the other. I had an uneven amount of brads. So 5 are going to end up on one page and 4 are going to end up on the right. But I'm not going to make you guys watch me pierce every single one of them because I just struggled with them. As much as the brads I've been using on all of these layouts, I'm still struggling with them, you guys. I'm out of practice. I think that's what it is. So I basically did the left page and I trimmed off all of the little squares and the chipboard that I had going off. I enjoy putting my chipboard off the page because it makes it look like the pattern is continuous, like it came that way. I almost actually took the leftover chipboard and found new homes for it, but I'm reaching now. It was just too much. I think it looks great the way that it is. So I again took my ruler, lined it up with the paper, and trimmed it off with my X-Acto knife without a mat underneath. And that's it. I am all done. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this random scrapbook layout. I love my little sharkies, you guys. This is so stinking adorable. I absolutely love it. I love all the blue that came out of it. I didn't care if it matched, really. I picked the paper. I picked my what is it called? Mixed media. I picked all my metal bits and that was it. So I can't thank Christy enough for putting out these sketch challenges for us to step out of our comfort zones. Well, at least for me, I really truly did step out my comfort zone on this one. And I know a couple others I did as well, but I am enjoying this very, very much. I can't wait to see what everyone else does with this sketch. And I will check back with you guys all tomorrow. Thanks. Bye.